What's up, beautiful geeks? Welcome to another iGeek Saga review video, and today we're going to be reviewing this bad boy right here. This is the ADIDAS Predator 19 Plus. We're going to unbox it, see what comes in the box, and review it in detail. And if you do want to buy the shoes, there's a link in the description box below. You can check them out. But anyway, let's get the review started. These shoes smell so good. I don't know what ADIDAS put in the shoes, but it just... oh, they smell so good. Anyways, before I get high off the shoes, or while I get high off my shoes, let's get the intro rolling. And then when you come back, we can talk about the shoes in detail. Okay guys, so I've taken the shoes out of the box already to make life a lot more easier. These are pretty much the things that the things that you need to concern yourself with that comes in the box. So you have the string bag, ADIDAS, the Predator collar right there, and then you have Predator collar right there, and then you have the black string bag. Pretty simple, pretty nice carrying case there if you need it. You have the shoe horn. Oh my god, this is a lifesaver for shoes that have this color. Nike, please take note, take out your notebook and then write this down. Shoe horn, it's needed for shoes that have dynamic, well in your case, in Nike's case, dynamic fit color. Because putting the shoe horn without dynamic fit color is just a pain sometimes. But I always use the shoe horn that comes with the ADIDAS to put on the dynamic fit color. So yeah, Nike, make it happen, man. I mean, I have some already, but still though, kind of, we'll pay a lot of money for the shoes. So make it happen, Nike. So there you go. It comes with a shoe horn to help you put on your shoes. Comes with an extra pair of insole. For those of you guys that don't like the insole that's already in there, it comes insole come pre-installed, but it also comes with an extra pair of insole for those of you guys that need it. This one is pretty light and pretty simple. So that's pretty much all that comes in the box with the shoes, of course. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the upper of the shoes, guys. The colorway is pretty straightforward. The colorway is blue and it's white. That's pretty much all you get for the colorway. Not my favorite colorway. I do like flashy colorways, and I also like just plain black colorways. The blue and white is not my favorite, so yeah, but it's a blue and white colorway. It's pretty straightforward. As far as call out go, it has a call out that says control skin. We're going to talk about that in detail. You have the three stripe ADIDAS call out. You have ADIDAS there. You have it's on this side, I think. PrimeNet call out there, Predator call out on the inside, and you have master control on the insole. So as far as call out go, that's pretty much all you get for the color. And you have ADIDAS and some other call outs on the bottom, and you have burst call out there at the bottom. As far as call out go, that's pretty much all you get for the call out of the shoes. Now the upper of the shoes is made up of ADIDAS PrimeNet, and it has the control skin. So here, control skin. So that's what the forefront of the shoes has, a control skin. So the control skin is similar to Nike's all condition control. Basically what that does is that it allows you to better control the ball in all weather condition, right? So if you're playing on wet condition, if you're playing on dry condition, I don't see why you would have problem controlling the ball there. If you're playing on that situation, then this allows you to control the ball better, especially in wet condition or winter or something like that. It allows you to control the ball a lot more better. So yes, it has the control skin, which is similar to ACC, all condition control. It has PrimeNet upper for the whole upper of the shoes. It's pretty nice. It has like a really good pushback to it. Nobody's got up. It's pretty nice. It has like a really good pushback to it. I like the way it feels. And one of the things that I noticed about these shoes is that these shoes look like a Predator, right? These shoes look like the shoes that goes after other shoes on the field. Like, I'm coming to get you, right? It looks like a Predator. It has like this rigid feel to it, right? It's a rigid feel, right? Almost the Predator is like, looks like the Predator's fangs and his breathing and all that stuff. So if I say that wrong, I have an accent, so deal with it. But it looks like fang coming out there, and the Predator is breathing in this back. Look at that, right? Look at this thing right here. It looks a lot weird and really nice. That's what makes me think that. That's what makes me feel like this shoes look like a real Predator. Right? It looks like a real Predator. It's a really nice design. As again, I'm not a big fan of the colorway, but the design itself, it's really nice. So it's a PrimeNet upper, and it has the control skill on the front of the shoes. Now as you move your way to the to the color of the shoes. It's a one-piece upper. So you have this color right here, which is kind of again blue and white, just blue dots in and white all over. And one of the things that I don't like about the Adidas color, right? The one-piece upper colors is like this. I just feel like it's just so long. Why doesn't it have to be like this, Adidas? Why can't you just make it be like this so it grips your feet a lot more better, other than this, which I feel like is just gonna, kind of doesn't grip your feet the way you want it to. And I'm afraid that this might pinch a little bit. I haven't had that on previous shoes, but that's what I always feel when I look at it. I don't know if they weren't trying to go for the grip that Nike has. Maybe they were trying to do something a bit different, or maybe they've done some kind of research to find out that this design is a lot more better than the one that grips your feet. But I'm not a big fan of the way it looks like this, but yeah, that's how Adidas does it. So that's the color of the shoes. Pretty basic stuff. A little bit different from Nike's, where Nike's is like it grips you, and Adidas is just, it's like this. So now let's move to the inside of the shoes. So as you move to the inside of the shoes, Adidas has this thing. Let me put it for you guys like this. Adidas has this thing that they call, it says a responsive boost sock line. So the boost basically is a feature that has like a padded stuff in it that makes the shoe, mostly it's included on the outsole of the shoes, inside of the outsole. We're going to talk about that. And also it's included in the insole of the shoes as well. Most of the time, I'm pretty sure it's included here. We're going to talk about that. But it's also now in here to give you that comfortable feel, your heel, that comfortable feel, so it doesn't, pinch or do whatever it does when you don't have that. It's very well padded, especially here. This section here is very well padded. You can feel the padding when you feel it. So it feels extremely padded, very well and very nice. So Adidas call that a boost sock line, the responsive boost sock line. And trust me, it feels really nice. So let's go ahead and take out the insole that comes with the shoes. All right, and to remind you, Adidas did include extra insole. So let's go ahead and take this out. All right, so the insole, so this is what I was talking about. This is the boost feature right here. It's like little tiny dots of, like, if you ever seen a golf ball, it looks like little tiny dots that goes around the golf ball. It looks pretty nice and pretty soft, right? It's not very cushioning, but it's very nice and it has a nice pushback to it when you push on it. So it looks very nice and very soft. Now the insole, Adidas doesn't have the Nike grip technology that Nike has. And one of the things that I've always said about the Nike grip technology is that with the one-piece upper, it almost feels irrelevant for you to do the Nike grip concept, because with the one-piece upper, the shoes are so tightly fitted on your feet that you don't necessarily need a Nike grip to keep your feet in place, because your feet are going to be in place because the shoes are so tight. So yeah, I can understand why they didn't incorporate it in the shoes. So it doesn't have that. If you're looking for that, it doesn't have that. It's just a plain midsole, and it's pretty tough, pretty strong, right? Yeah, it's a pretty strong midsole when you push on it. But again, they have this Nike boost, Adidas boost stuff going on here, so that will help you if you're looking for a lot more cushioning, a little more softness when you play. Now let's move away to the bottom of the shoes, right? This is where the magic happens. This is where the magic always happens. So as you can see, Adidas include the boost color right there. So basically, and also what they call this a hybrid. I think they call it, what do they call it? A hybrid stud tip, right? So if you look at it, let me put it up closer. You can see that it has some of these in there. This little boost things, right? It's in there, and it's kind of like halfway there. And then the rest is whatever they use to make the studs, whatever they normally use to make the studs. So it's kind of like a hybrid, half that and half the regular stuff that they use to make the studs. And it's the same concept with the whole outsole itself, right? It has the boost technology on it. So inside of this outsole, somewhere in the middle, you have some of this stuff in there, right? That lays in there, and then coming out is another material on top of it. So what that does, it allows you to have that very well cushiony feel when you run on the field, right? So plus the stuff at the bottom, gives you that cushiony feel when you run on the field. So that's the whole concept. And you have this hybrid stuff too that has half boost and half whatever material this is that they used to make, or the Carnegie studs here. So that's pretty much all you get for the outsole. It's flexible on the forefront, just like most shoes are. Very flexible, not extremely flexible, but very flexible to the point that that you would need it to be. Yeah, very flexible. The middle, of course, is not that flexible because it has a stiffener bar in the middle. The stiffener bar goes all the way to the back, so the back also is not that flexible, but the forefront of it is very, very flexible. So that's pretty much all you get for the outsole of the shoes. And then again, that's pretty much all you get for the whole shoes, right? You have a prime net upper, control skin on this side of the shoes. You have a one-piece upper, and you have the boost technology incorporated into the shoes, the outsole as well. And you have this hybrid kind of studs going on there. So as far as the shoe go, guys, that's pretty much all you get for the shoes. I like the shoes itself. Again, the only thing I don't like is two things. Right? One, I don't like the colorway. Two, I don't like the price. I am never a big fan of shoes that cost like so much money. It is insane the amount of money. I understand the technology that they put into the shoes, but it's insane the amount of money that you have to pay for these shoes. It's crazy because, you know, let's say you buy your running shoes or you buy a lifestyle shoes, you walk with it. Those shoes, they last for a while. These, depending on how often you play soccer, they don't last that long, and it's a lot of money. I think these are some things that I think this big brand should start considering when they price their shoes. Very expensive, but again, there's a lot of technologies that go into the shoes, like with the master control, with all this design and all the structure that allows you to control the ball better. It take them a lot of money to figure these things out. Maybe they're trying to pass that money along to us so we can pay for it. But all in all, it's a good shoes, not a good price, and not my best colorway. But the good news is, if this is not your best colorway, it comes in different colorways, so you can always get a different colorway as you see fit. Nike shoe horn, right? Yeah, put it like that. Like that, right? All I gotta do is just step in, right? The shoes is in. That's it. And then you can remove the shoe on. Right? That took me such a less time to put it on than, you know, a regular Nike. It was the fighting with it, but you know, that's it. That's that. So let's try this again. Shoe on. I'm just saying Nike. Alright, let's put that on. And of course I'm doing it wrong, but you get the idea. Right. Yeah. It's in. Alright? Even though I'm doing it wrong, it's so simple to put it on with the shoe on. It just makes your life a lot more easier. So you see, this is what I was talking about. See, it doesn't grip you. Like, I don't like that. Like, it doesn't feel one piecey to me. I think I just called my own word. Because of this, it's just laying all over the place. But it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that good either, but it doesn't look that bad. But yeah, so this is what it looks like on your feet. With my very special socks, of course. Alright. Looks nice. It feels very well. It feels very, very fitted. And this again is what I was talking about when I said that you don't really need Nike grip or that grip technology on the shoes that's a one-piece upper, because it fits perfectly, so you don't necessarily need it. This shoes it fits very well. It feels very well. It doesn't breaking time. I don't think your breaking time is going to be that long. It fits perfectly, right? It feels very well and very tight. So again, as I always advise, this should look like, before I get to that point, this shoe looks like it can accommodate someone with wider feet a little bit. I have a narrow feet, I don't have a wider feet, but as you can see, it seems as if it has a bit more space to just kind of stretch out. I also feel to me that this little things right here can stretch out a little bit more to accommodate someone with a lot more wider feet. So on that case, you can definitely get it if you get wider feet. Of course, there's that feeling of the shoes being very tight, right? Because it feels very tight. It's a one-piece upper. So as I always advise, draw my socks. As I always advise, is that if you wear 10, in my case I wear 10 and a half, you should get something in the line of 11. I never do, but if you feel like it's a little tight, you should get 11 instead of 10 and a half. So this is what it looks like on feet, guys. And you still have this guy right here, which, as I said, I don't like it, but yeah. So that's what it looks like on feet.
Thank you for watching the review video, guys. If you haven't done so already and you've enjoyed the review, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you do want to buy the shoes, there's a link in the description box below. Also, there's a written review of the shoes and a lot more pictures on my website, igeeksoccer.com. That link will also be in the description box below. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll come out with 3 videos every single we come out with 3 videos every, I can't count. We come out with 3 videos every single week. First Monday, every Monday we'll come out with a review video, hence this video. Wednesdays we'll come out with a news rant where I talk about some of the new things or some of the things that have come out, shoe-wise, you know, jersey-wise, all those other things. We'll talk about them. And then on Friday, every Friday we have a vlog where you guys get to see some of the things that I do to stay in shape, some of the time that I go to the gym, some of the ways that I practice. So if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see some more videos and you want to see all these videos. Subscribe and turn on your notification. And thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Link down below if you do want to buy the shoes. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one. I'm going to stay here and get high off these shoes. Alright, so ADIDAS. You found it, man. You found it. Anyway, guys, stay geeky. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.